Well, for more, we can speak to Japhet Quitzon, an associate fellow at the Southeast Asia program at the Center for Strategic and International Studies. Hello to you, Japhet. This decision to dissolve parliament and call for the early elections, did that surprise you?
It didn't surprise me at all. There's certainly quite a bit of risk in calling for an early election. He is at the mercy of the other parties within the Thai parliament. Thai, Anutin's party, is only the third largest party, and they're only there due to a supplying confidence motion from the People's Party, which soured, which we heard about earlier, when the no confidence motion was about to be filed. He will still have to work with some of the more conservative military-aligned parties, which I think he's more than capable of doing, given his strong stance on the issue with Cambodia. But he'll also have to charm old foes, including Thai. Most recently, in the Paetongtarn Shinawatra administration, his withdrawal of Thai from the Thai-led situation or coalition is what led to the toppling of that government after the leaked phone call in a previous border clash with Hun Sen leaking a Paetongtarn Shinawatra's phone call and leading to the ouster of that government. So certainly, while he could help increase his mandate, it's not for certain. No party is going to get a comfortable majority enough to govern.
But when you have a leader, you have the prime minister making this. He's now going to inherit a caretaker government that has limited powers, all while there are these border clashes. Does you say it's a risk, but what would he get out of this? Why would he make that decision? And how would these limited powers affect his ability to manage this crisis?
He might make this decision thinking that the current wave of nationalism that has swept through Thailand in the wake of this conflict will help propel him higher up in the polls than predicted. He has been rebranding his Thai party to better cater to local needs, pushing for economic stimulus, and of course, vowing to defend Thailand from what he's portraying as Cambodian aggression and Cambodian bad faith acting. The Thai side has repeatedly accused the Cambodian side of laying fresh landmines and not being a good faith actor and not stepping away from the conflict and agreeing to the principles mentioned in the ceasefire that was brokered in October. As to what limitations to his power this might have, as he's now the leader of a caretaker government, he's quite stuck in this position. No major moves can be made, and there's very little incentive for him and this caretaker government to actually move toward negotiations. It'll more likely stay in the current conflict-ridden status quo for this 45 to 60-day period until the elections are set. Only the next prime minister, whether that's him or someone else, will be able to make significant moves in ending this conflict. Locking him in a current state of nationalism could help boost his fortunes if he continues to handle the conflict in a way that is palatable to the Thai people, but that remains to be seen given the unpredictability and devastating scale of this conflict so far.
Yeah, and is that why he wants to speak to Donald Trump this Friday then?
Yes, he certainly believes that conversations with the president, he's mentioned previously that he didn't want necessarily outside parties to intervene in what he thought to be a bilateral dispute between Cambodia and Thailand. But of course, the United States' pull on both countries is quite significant, given the United States' importance in trade for both countries. Donald Trump previously mentioned that it's these trade issues that will likely bring the countries to the negotiating table, threatening higher tariff rates previously in the last negotiations for a ceasefire. So I would imagine this conversation to pop up very early on in that phone call.
In the meantime, how many people have been affected by these border clashes between the two countries?
We're talking hundreds of thousands of people along this border, anywhere from 400 to 600,000, according to what I've been seeing most recently. And it's certainly a very difficult situation. You have mass evacuations from these regions, overflowing local capacity, leading people to take shelter in makeshift places, whether that's high schools, assembly centers, under bunkers, under bridges, you name it, they'll go there, right? The situation is just so distressing to so many locals, Thai and Cambodian alike, that there's nowhere to go but quickly and far.
Japhet, thank you so much for your time. Japhet Quitzon joining us. Thank you.